Hey, I know how it feels to stand in the aisle or scroll endlessly online wondering if that big shiny fryer is going to be more hassle than help. You're picturing the perfect wings or fries for a crowd, but then you start thinking about setup time, safety, and whether it's really going to last through a busy weekend. I've been there, and I want to save you that headache. If you're on the fence about the Elite Kitchen Supply Store 50 pounds commercial propane deep fryer, let's break down what actually matters before you click Add to Cart. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This isn't one of those tiny home fryers you use once a month. This is a full-size commercial unit built to run for hours without flinching. If you're running a small food truck, catering events, or just frying for a big family reunion, the 50-pound capacity means you're not constantly refilling oil or babysitting the burner. That alone cuts down on cleanup and keeps the heat steady, no wild temperature swings when you drop in a fresh batch. I've seen too many people buy smaller fryers for big jobs, only to end up with burnt oil and a kitchen that smells like a campfire for days. Now, the thermostat is where this thing earns its keep. It automatically holds between 200°F and 400°F, which is the sweet spot for everything from chicken wings to French fries to even donuts if you're feeling fancy. You don't have to hover over it like a camp stove. Set it, forget it, and focus on the food. That's huge when you're juggling orders or trying to keep things moving during a party. I've used commercial fryers before that drift 20 degrees off target, and it's a nightmare: overcooked edges, undercooked centers, wasted oil. This one doesn't do that. But let's talk about the elephant in the room: setup and space. This fryer is big. It's not something you tuck under a cabinet or move around like a slow cooker. You need a sturdy table, a flat surface, and enough clearance for the propane tank and ventilation. If you're setting this up in a garage or a dedicated outdoor kitchen, great. If you're trying to wedge it into a cramped apartment kitchen, you're going to regret it. I've seen buyers underestimate the footprint and end up with a permanent fixture they can't use comfortably. Measure twice, order once. Another thing to consider is the fuel source. This runs on propane, which is reliable and easy to find, but it's not as clean as electric. You'll need to keep spare tanks on hand, and you'll want to store them safely away from the fryer. Also, propane fryers can get loud. I need earplugs loud, especially when they're running at full tilt. If you're working in a small enclosed space, that noise adds up fast. I'd recommend testing it outside first if you can, just to see how it feels in your workflow. Who should buy this? If you're running a small food business, doing weekend catering, or you just love hosting big gatherings and want restaurant-quality results at home, this fryer is worth the investment. It's built to handle volume, keeps the temperature locked in, and saves you time and oil in the long run. But if you're only frying for a handful of people once in a while, or you don't have the space for a permanent setup, you're better off with something smaller and more portable. The warranty is solid ETL certification, and an extended warranty give you peace of mind, especially if you're using it commercially. But remember, commercial use means more wear and tear, so plan for regular maintenance. Clean the oil filter, check the burner ports, and don't let food debris build up. Neglect it, and even the toughest fryer will start to struggle. One last thing: oil disposal. This fryer holds 50 pounds of oil, and when it's time to change it, you're dealing with a lot of liquid. Make sure you have a safe, legal way to dispose of used oil in your area. Pouring it down the drain is a quick way to ruin your plumbing and your day. If you've got the space, the demand, and the patience for setup, this fryer delivers. It's not flashy, but it's built to last and designed to keep up with real cooking demands. If that sounds like you, check it out. Link is in the description. Otherwise, keep looking. There's no point buying a tank if you don't have room for it.